fight fans, I'm Pat Sullivan here for CES Boxing at the Mohegan Sun Arena, right here at Mohegan Sun Casino, the spot for November 2nd, the biggest boxing card we've had in the Northeast in a long, long time, all because of these two gentlemen right here. The main event, 10-round main event between undefeated Alejandro Paulino and one of the best fighters here in New England we've had in a long time, Kahn. We're going to get to know both fighters here, but we're going to also preview the fight on November 2nd. I know you guys want to talk about the fight we have here at hand. Toka, you've been the guy in the Northeast for a long time. You came up quick. You won a lot of fights. You beat the who's who in New England in the Northeast. You were the guy. Alejandro is now coming up to try to take that claim. He's undefeated. He's knocked everybody out in his way. He's made himself to be the next guy in line. To be that guy, he has to beat you. How do you look at this fight on November 2nd?
Who'd he beat?
We can go over a list of who he's beat.
Because you say, who he beat? I don't know nobody he beat. I didn't know nobody he fought. I mean, he fought.
Have you studied his career?
Oh, I'm a student in the game, baby. I do my homework, due diligence. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so if he's going to be the guy, he has to beat the guy. You are the guy. So how do you look at this fight on November 2nd?
It's a good fight. I feel like I'm gonna come out and show off my skills, my talent. You know what I'm saying? Alejandro's a decent fighter. I see a lot of green in him. You know. Yes, it's obvious. You see, he's a strong kid, young kid, but the boxing said it's not just about being strong, and they just talking about they gonna knock me out, knock me out. I hope they're not sleeping because I don't know. I got 19 of those things too. You know what I'm saying? I got 19 of them too. You feel me?
So Alejandro, we just mentioned again, Toka being the guy here in the sport. You got to get by Toka to get where you want to be in the sport. As the guy coming up to beat the guy, how do you look at this fight on November 2nd?
Same question for you. Who he beat? Because when he stepped up, he lost. So he hasn't beat nobody yet. So yeah, he's the guy. He's been doing it for a long time. Probably when he was pro, I was not even in boxing. And I'm just
you doing MMA or wrestling?
No,
I'm
not
saying
just
you back
wrestling.
there.
No,
no
MMA.
5 to show up, 500 to show up, 500
No
to win.
MMA. I just started boxing not that long ago.
Okay.
I'm here fighting with you.
That's what's up.
Yeah. That's how my skills. I'm going fast. And then if I want to get to the top, I got to take on you. You know what I'm saying?
Toka, you haven't fought since 2022. A little bit of a layoff here, probably the longest layoff of your career. What have you been doing those past 2 years to build up to this point?
Come on, baby. I stay in the gym. You call around. You got to go around New England on social media. You see me. I'm in the gym 24/7. I'm sparring, working. And I'm in a great place right now. I'm at Hector sparring the best fighters. You know what I'm saying? Just getting busy, getting ready for Alejandro.
So Alejandro, you have had the opposite of a layoff. You've had one of the biggest years that any fighter in this era has ever had. This will be your 5th fight in 2024. You also fought 15 times for Team Combat League representing the Boston Butchers. Yeah. You've been as active as anyone has ever been in a short period of time. CES Boxing and Jimmy Birchfield have done an incredible job of keeping you busy in the ring. How is that experience in so much of a time going to prepare you to fight Toka?
It's going to prepare me to do what I had to do to come victorious on November 2nd. I've been active because I started my career late, so the more I'm in the ring, the more experience I get, and I just been out there. I want to be out there. I want to fight 4 or 5 times because that's what I need to get to that level, and I feel like I'm at that level. Beat him up November 2nd. I'm going to beat him up, man.
That shit sound easy, baby.
Now, Toka, you have a little bit more motivation this time around. This is your first fight with your son. You had your son in the meantime in your layoff of your career. Is that extra motivation to show him what you can accomplish in the ring?
Of course, you know, since I had my family, they always been a motivation, you know. Grinding, that shit ain't easy, that shit hard. And not just for fighters in the United States, but all over the world, you know. This is, as I travel, I see how big the sport is, and I see how hard fighter works, and I see how they work for the family, try to use the sport to change their family lives. This shit ain't easy. Some people play this, take this shit for granted. This shit, we don't do this, we can't do this shit forever, so while we're here, we gotta just do what we can and make what we can and try to support our family. But I'm super excited to be here. My son gonna be out there. You know, I got him in the gym now too, be watching and all that. So I'm super excited.
Now let's talk about this fight here. 10-round fight, 10-round main event. You fought 10 rounds 8 times before in your career. You fought a 12-round fight. So you have the experience. You know what it's like to get into those championship rounds where you have to dig down deep in the final 3 minutes, 6 minutes, 9 minutes, whatever it is in a fight to come out victorious. How is that experience? Because Alejandro's only fought one 8-rounder before. How is this experience going to help you?
The fight game, you know, at the end of the day, you can talk all that other stuff. When you're really in there, that's really when you find out what you're really about, you know. this is cool. All this is sexy. But at the end of the day, when nobody else in there, just both of you guys, that's when your tools, you know what I'm saying, your conditioning, that's when all that, you didn't cheat yourself, you didn't cheat the grind. That's when all that gonna matters. So, you know what I'm saying, we can stay here, talk all this X, Y, Z, but really, we're fighting that. That's when we're gonna see who really is the man in there.
So you know about the man in there because you've done it before.
Indeed.
What about the man in here when you get into those final rounds? What do you expect out of Alejandro?
I mean, Alejandro, I see a lot of green in him towards the end of the fight, you know, so I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I see a lot of green in him towards the end of the fight, and I'm gonna explore that, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take advantage of that, you know what I'm saying? And you I know y'all know it too.
Alejandro, what do you have to say to that?
If you see the green, go ahead and take the chance and try to expose me, whatever you gotta say. I'm training really hard for this fight. Never been 10 rounds, really working for that. And I'll be ready. I'll be 100%, bro. I'll be ready.
Be 110%. Don't be 100%. You're gonna need more than 100%. You need 110, 120.
Nah, bro.
You feel me?
In there, I want you to come in and try and expose those weaknesses.
Indeed.
I know you're not gonna do that. I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna box. You're gonna move around, bro. You ain't going there. You're not gonna fight me. You're not gonna fight me. Don't be in those ropes. Don't be in those ropes, bro.
Would you want me to come in your face and roll with you?
No. Do you. Like, if you do that, you're gonna get knocked out.
I'm gonna get knocked out.
If you do the opposite, you're gonna get knocked out too.
You know what happened when these hunters go hunt? They get hunted too,
I
baby.
ain't hunting. I ain't hunting. I'm gonna take it steady.
You gonna get
I'm gonna take it
hunted
steady.
too, baby.
I got 10 rounds to knock you out, bro.
I hope, baby.
Yeah.
You got 10 rounds to get knocked out too, baby.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
At the same size,
you gotta fight. You gotta fight for that. You gotta let your hands go for that.
Of course, baby. What you gonna do?
Nah, use your legs. That's what you're gonna do.
I'm gonna do everything I got, baby. Use all my tools.
You're gonna use your legs.
I'm gonna use all my tools.
You're gonna use
I'm gonna use all my tools to beat your ass, my boy. I'm gonna use all my tools to beat the brakes out you.
That's cool.
All my tools.
I want you to do that.
If this turns into a brawl, if this gets into
That's his
a
only
fight
chance.
where you have
That's
to
not-
slug him.
It's not.
That's his only chance.
If it turns into that kind of fight, how do you feel going up against Alejandro with his power?
I've been in there. I've been in those guys. I don't been in the ring with Rolly. I don't been in the ring with Pitbull. Like, I know what power feel like. You dig what I'm saying? So everything you talk about, baby, I don't been in the ring with it.
Yeah,
The aggression, the wide punches you
aggression,
throw, I
wild
see all
punches,
that.
everything.
It's a doctor shutting them punches
shutting them
down.
punches
Make sure you're not
down.
opening up so wide, baby. Don't open up them punches too
I'ma
wide,
open
bro.
up.
Get clipped.
I'm up. You gotta let your hand go.
Right.
So when I
Don't
open
let
up,
your
let
hand
your
go
hand
too,
go.
bro. You get clipped.
No, I'm gonna let my shit go.
So Alejandro,
Everybody know how I fight.
We know you fought here before at Mohegan.
Yeah.
You know what it's like to be the hometown guy. You know what it's like to walk out at Mohegan and you hear 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 people cheering for you, against you. You know what that adrenaline's like. What's it like fighting here at such one of the biggest venues, if not the biggest venue in the Northeast here at Mohegan Sun?
It's cool. It's like it's a great experience. Like this is like a great start for like when I'm fighting for a world title, when there's like 20, 30,000 people.
Sure.
Yeah, so it's fun. Like my people cheering me on. It's electric. It's gonna be a nice night when I knock him out. It's gonna be beautiful. Yeah.
Toki, you've been in this situation before. You fought here at
He
Mohegan.
laugh. He don't believe that shit.
Yeah, I believe it.
You know what it's like to fight here in front of 4,000 or 5,000. You fought all over the world, all over the country in some of the biggest venues. But you know what Mohegan brings. You know what's so special about this. CES Boxing, every time they put a show on here, the place is electric. It's full. What do you expect when you walk out and you hear those fans cheering either for you, against you? What do you expect?
You gotta use all that for motivation, all that to fill you up. You know what I'm saying? All the fans that are for you, that are against you, you gotta use all that and just go in there and handle business and get the job done.
So November 2nd, final thoughts here. How are you going to handle business on November 2nd against Alejandro?
I'm gonna beat the brakes out of him. If you try too hard, you might get clipped in 5 or 6. You dig?
Alejandro, what do you expect on November 2nd against Toka?
I'm expecting for Toka to run around, use his legs, not let his hand go. He hasn't fought in 2 years. Come on.
I hope you banking on that. That's what you banking on. Oh, they're taking. Toka. They say all I do in my camp is losing weight. Keep banking on that.
Yeah, you little
Keep
fat
banking
too.
on that.
You gonna
Keep
have to use
banking
your
on
legs,
that.
man.
Keep banking on that.
You gonna throw
Keep banking on that, my
throw a
boy.
few punches, trying to hold, run around.
Oh, you been watching my last fight? I mean, keep watching that fight. I like that.
You got better? You got better? Yeah, okay.
Come on, baby. I'm talking calm, baby.
All right, fight fans, November 2nd, Alejandro Paulino puts undefeated record on the line against Toka Kahn. We could not ask for a bigger, a better fight. 10 rounds, main event. Anything can happen. Anything will happen here at Mohegan. Tickets are almost sold out. Get yours before they're gone. I'm Pat Sullivan. Alejandro, Toka, thank you for your time today. November 2nd, these two put the words down and the gloves up. We'll see what happens in the ring.
Prop State in the building, baby. No budget. You know we coming.